Chocolate female plugs, Kanye shrug, hitting numbers that matter.
Thank you for tuning to the Black Fathers Initiative of Cleveland podcast. Really appreciate the love. Like, subscribe, you know what to do. So, of course, I told you we do everything black here, and I just wanted to, I seen this come across my page, and I just wanted to talk about it right quick because it's just, it's sad, and, yeah, let's get into it. So, this young lady here, I don't know her name, and I don't care about her name, really, but what happened was she married a black man, and it sounds like, from what she's saying, and we don't know if this is true or not, because the internet is so, you just never know. So, once again, this could be all made up. But the story goes that her father committed suicide once he found out that she married a black person. So, as you can see, it says, when people ask how your dad died and you tell them he unalived himself, which is a weird way of saying died, but he unalived himself 4 days after you got married because you married a black man, and now half of your family doesn't talk to you because they blame you. Yeah. Unfortunately, RP to who passed away, condolences to the family and stuff like that. But if he committed suicide because you married a black person or she married a black man, then he probably had more, I'm guessing he was probably ill already. He probably already had a sickness, which was probably racism. Racism is a sickness for sure. But he probably had that sickness of racism and probably just couldn't fathom the idea of his beautiful daughter, probably his only daughter or something, marrying a black man. So he, killed himself. But that's more of a mental health issue than I would think it's a racist issue, honestly. I mean, once again, racism is a mental health issue. So maybe that's what needs to be talked about now is that, okay, so a man killed himself from being racist. Shouldn't we have to, confront this situation or confront what happened and see how, is racism a sickness? That should be the question now, because what she's saying, it does sound like racism is a sickness. Racism is such a sickness that it'll lead you to suicide if it's not treated. So, like I said, I'm not trying to make fun of this lady or nothing like that. Like, I'm really being serious. Like, from what she's saying, racism is a mental health issue. So I think racism needs to start being treated as such. There's a lot of people out here, white people out here, that need help with racism, because they're sick. So that's my 2 cents on the situation. But yeah, it's sad that, he committed suicide for such a petty thing. I'm quite sure this young man was probably going to be a great man and good to his daughter and treat her right and all that good stuff. And he's not even going to be here to see, how good of a man, this black man is, going to treat his daughter and his new wife. So, it's unfortunate, but yeah, racism is a mental health issue and it needs to be treated as such.